Hey guys, are you one of those ones that want to go all in on roulette and want to find the safest way to do it? I believe I have the video for you here, and this will not be like most other videos I have done for crap. I want to show every possible outcome. There will be a multi-part video, and I will see how well this turns out. If you guys like seeing it this way, please let me know and I will continue to do so. But anyway, like I said, we're going to go all in, $1,500 for $1,500. And this is the safest way I have figured out how to do it, which 4 is actually a really good way to start out, because now we're pulling that down. Sorry about that alarm. Anyway, so now if we lose, we have $11.95 that we're going to lose. We're going to win $350 and keep $400, so $750. And with $1,095 on the board, $750 plus $355, we're just shy like $100 if we miss this with a $1,500 buy-in. All right, 6 wins. And here's the next step. We're going to pull this completely down. No ifs, ands, or buts. It goes away. One more roll, and then we change again. 9 hit. And now let's look at this. We're going to move this up to there. Put it back up to 240 for the 6. And 910 with 1090 out there. So I get my 200 back, and then I win 200 and 1090 for 1110. Or up a little bit. 3 hits and out until the 4 comes. This is one I wanted to show you actually. So now that we're up 710, we're going to repeat and make sure all our bets are on. And just for giggles, since we got big money out there, let's throw 5 more on the hard ways. And point is 9. And same as before. We're going to pull it down to the odds. Let it roll. And 7 out. Now where are we for the $1,500? We're up $222. And some of you might say 7 doesn't roll in 6 rolls all the time. It was a very risky way to play. I don't doubt that. But let's move on to the next part. And we'll see if I can get it back to back. If not, then I will just have to oops. Point is 9. And keep in mind, we will do this for any number that rolls, even 6 or 8, which I don't really care for, but it does come in handy on those rare occasions. And 7 outline away. So we have 1 win on the come out. We have a 7. And for a $1,500 buy-in, we have lost $488. Not a bad way to go for an all-in $1,500, literally one winning roll. So anyway, we're going to take this back out, go to the next one, and we'll see if we can get a different type of payout and keep it going. Hard 10, that's a really good way to start out. Now with the hard 10, we're going to do the same thing, only this time, since the hard way won, we're going to push it up. And we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to leave that hard 8 alone, leave it down. And just like before, we will take this down. 7 outline away. 2 wins. And we are up $95. For an all-in, I don't know how you can beat that. I mean, in all reality. The difference between winning and losing wasn't even actually the hard way, because that won $35. And then we've lost like $40 later, or on that 7. So this is a very safe way to go all in. And I'm going to back it out, try it again, see if we can get one more different play, because I do want to see 1 or 2 longer play styles. So fingers crossed it lets me do it on this one and I don't have to do any editing. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I just gotta turn those off. There we go. And 11 pay the line. We can no longer do this bid. Unless we are not the roller, but then we have no backup for the 7. So we're going to go ahead and back out and restart. We'll go ahead and count that as one of the ways that it could go, because that is one of the ways that it could go. And it's up to you to decide what to do after that. And there we go. There's a straight wah-wah for a loss. I think the only thing I'm really missing is consecutive wins. And then I'll be able to throw that all into one video, no editing. That would be awesome. Let me just do this. And fingers crossed. Let's get straight wins, like 15 straight wins. Alright, and now, as you all know, I am no craps expert. I do not know what the odds pay out here for the 240. I have seen it, I haven't taken time to remember it, and I'm not even sure if it's a proper bid to where they're actually rounding it to an even chip. So, you may have to bid 200, you may have to bid 250, I'm not sure. But anyway, for this sake, we're just going to pull it straight down. I think it's, well, we'll just leave it that way. You guys can fix the odds payout or the odds bid if it's necessary. Not entirely certain. And off to a very slow start. Very slow start. Alright, and we have the 6. I actually like having that for the second win. That means we don't have to add or remove anything to our odds whenever we move it back up to the board. Five, no field 5. And let's take a look at this. We have 1250 on the board, 830 profit, but it's actually 1050 on the board if a 7 rolls, 830 profit, and we'll get 200, down 20 if we lose, which is literally our hard way bet. I guess our total hard way bet instead of what's left up there. And now we're in the good. So that will be a straight collect. And in all honesty, since we still have a don't pass and the 8, we feel like the 8's gonna roll even though we have the don't pass. We're gonna go ahead and do a second collect just to kind of give us a cushion. And now we can start pressing. So I'll press 100 on that. And look up top, we got the bankroll, $32.45. We have doubled our money in 9 rolls. Pull it all down if you want. It will probably be the smarter play. Just take that 1,500 and run. Alright, another 280. We're going to drop another 100. And I think for giggles, next time I win, I will go ahead and refill the hard ways. No specific tactic there, just doing what I feel on that moment. I mean, look at this. We won $280. Minus the 1 and 15. So we didn't even do a halfway press. And we lost our 200, no big deal. So, with us being in the good, I'm going to take our $200 bet, move it to the pass line. We're going to leave everything off. No need to risk it if we don't need to risk it. Plus, we're expecting that one number to roll. So, we got the 200 pass line, so we can move this 300 to the 8. And from here, it's nothing but gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So no matter how it turns out, you're going to be up money. Even if I lose all 1,600, I will still have 2205 and be up 705 in the rack. But why would you want to be up 705 when you can pull it all away? Go all down, do 25 inside, and then start a pressing scenario where every time you win, you press it up by 50% or however much you want to do. Just let it build back up. If it turns into a big roll, you'll eventually get your money back into it. Anyway, with that, be smart, be responsible, and good luck.